All right, this is the QuickCap for Week 5 in the NFL from High Hope Sportscast. We go to the Thursday night game. The Broncos and the primetime games are not, the Broncos aren't doing very good this year at all. Russell Wilson, it's just not working out so far. So the Broncos and the Colts, the Broncos just 3 field goals in the game. The Colts get it done at the very end, 12-9 over the Broncos. The Colts are 2-1, and the Broncos are 2-3. That was not a very good game to watch on primetime. And then we go to the Sunday morning game, the London game. This week was the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. The Packers, man, they are missing their deep guys, Devontae Adams and Valdez-Scantling. The Giants come back and win it at the end. 2 batted down passes from Aaron Rodgers. That Giants defense stood tall, literally, and beat the Packers in London 27-22. The Giants are now 4-1, and the Packers fall to 3-2. Then we go to the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. This was just a beat down, as the Steelers only scored 3 points total in this game. The Bills just blow them out of the water, 38-3. Bills move to 4-1, and the Steelers drop down to 1-4. All right, the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. This was a very close game, but Justin Herbert and the Chargers get a 2-point win over the Cleveland Browns, 30-28. I did hear the other day Deshaun Watson is in the facility again. I don't remember when he can come back, a couple weeks, I believe. The Browns are 2-3, and the Chargers are 3-2 now. All right, the Texans and the Jaguars. The Texans have beat the Jaguars the last 6 or 8 times they've played each other. It's the same here. The Texans get their first win of the season. There is no more winless teams in the NFL. The Texans win 13-6 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Texans are now 1-3-1. The Jaguars are 2-3. All right, the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. What a nail biter this was. The Vikings were up 21-3 early on. After the half, the Bears come back. They were up by 1 point at one point, and the Vikings came back, scored again. The last drive for the Bears looked like a first down. Justin Fields, Amir Smith-Marset, the former Viking. Cam Dantzler comes in and strips the ball out of his hands, and that was the game. The Vikings win 29-22 over the Bears. The Vikings are now 4-1. The Chicago Bears are 2-3. All right, now the Lions and the Patriots. Detroit and New England. The Lions, I don't know. I don't know if they showed up to this game because they dropped a goose egg in this game. The Patriots and the rookie Bailey Zappi, they win against the Lions 29-0. The Patriots are now 2-3, and the Lions are 1-4. All right, the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. This was another high-scoring game. This seems to be the trend here with the Seahawks. But the Saints do pull out the win, 39-32 over the Seahawks. Both teams are now 2-3. All right, the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Tua is still in concussion protocol. Teddy Bridgewater with the new concussion protocols after the Tua situation. Teddy Bridgewater comes out of the game, doesn't come back. The Jets just ran away with this game. They win 40-17 over the Dolphins. Both teams are now 3-2. How about them Jets? All right, the Falcons and the Buccaneers, Atlanta and Tampa Bay. I heard Jared Grady, I think that's his name, that had a pass interference, or not a pass interference, roughing the passer call against Tom Brady where he threw him to the ground. It was kind of close in this game, but Tom Brady and the Bucs do get it done 21-15. The Buccaneers are 3-2, and the Falcons fall to 2-3. Right, the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. This was a lot closer game than I thought it was going to be. The Tennessee Titans do win against the Commanders 21-17. The Titans are now 3-2. The Commanders fall to 1-4. All right, the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. The 49ers blow them out of the water, 37-15 win over the Panthers. The 49ers are now 3-2, and the Panthers fall to 1-4. And the next day, there was some big moves as they fired their head coach and other staff as well. All right, we go to the unbeaten Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. This is a very close game, but Jalen Hurts and the Eagles get a 3-point lead and or a 3-point win. Win 20-17 over the Cardinals. The Eagles are now 5-0, the only undefeated team, and the Cardinals fall to 2-3. All right, the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. I don't know what's going on with the Rams, but Cooper Rush, he's still doing it. He's undefeated as a starter. He gets his Cowboys another win, 22-10 over the Rams. The Cowboys are now 4-1. The Rams fall to 2-3. All right, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. This was a very close game, which came down to the very last minute. The Bengals were up, but Justin Tucker does what he does best, and that is kick field goals and make them. At the very end, Justin Tucker hits a field goal to give his Ravens the win. 2-point win. The Ravens 19, the Bengals 17. The Ravens are now 3-2. The Ravens are 3-2. The Bengals are 2-3. All right, the Monday night game, the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. This came down to the wire too. The Raiders were winning. It was 20-3, I think. But Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce had 4 touchdown catches in this game. The Chiefs come all the way back. The Raiders on 4th down decided to go for it. Didn't make it. They're down by 1. There was a very controversial call in this game as a quarterback roughing the quarterback. I don't agree with it. A lot of people didn't. The fans were going nuts. And the last play of the game for the Raiders, 4th and 1. There was a blitz by the Chiefs. Hunter Renfrow and Devontae Adams collided on that play, and that's how it ended. The Chiefs win by 30-29 over the Raiders. The Chiefs are 4-1, and the Raiders are 1-4. All right, that is your Week 5 Quick Cap. Catch the Quick Cap for Week 6 next week. Thank you.